Yes, this is uncleT Boxing. I finally meet the guy, my guilty pleasure. You know what? You've got a lot of balls coming down there to a matchroom event. Just in case you'd have met anyone that might like you, that don't like you, Froch, Kugan over there. I see you.
See him walking off.
Yeah. Is it working up? I said, you know what? I saw you guys earlier on. It looked a little bit of attention. What was that all about? What was he?
What, me and Kugan?
Yeah.
Well, asking yourself. You alright?
Kugan, you okay?
I'm all right. Just
Yeah.
be safe.
Yeah, we're good. We're alright, yeah?
No, not me. Just be safe, yeah?
Yeah, I'm alright, man. Chill out.
So you don't want to let us any info what that little conversation you had? Because when I approached him, he was like, "Yeah, we've got a little bit of a dispute going on." Did he put it on you?
Or Kugan?
Yeah.
You can't really put it on me though, can he? What's he gonna do? You know what I mean? What's he gonna do, really? What are you saying? Beat me up, yeah?
Well,
I'm
I don't
talking
know.
about him pouting. That's not really a beating upable offence, is it?
Yeah.
I don't think he wants that word, you know, just over me talking about him pouting.
A lot of, some
It's not
guy.
a big enough crime, is it?
Yeah. Some guy came up to me and said, "Ooh, Kugan looks bigger than him. He might be able to beat him." I was like, "Well, your next pro fighter. I don't know if it's gonna be that easy anyway."
No, it wouldn't be that easy, but like me being a pro boxer, that's what I'm saying. Like Prince Patel, he's a pro boxer. He's about 6 stone, isn't he? Kugan would batter him, you know, in the streets. So size, it don't really matter, does it?
When did that happen with Kugan and Prince
Kugan
Patel?
threatening to cave his head in.
Yeah.
That was about 3 weeks ago.
Was it 3 weeks ago? Kugan looked a little bit bigger than, like, fat even.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know.
I know he just came out 3 weeks ago, but it didn't look like the slimmer Kugan right
weird,
now.
innit?
Yeah. So how things between you and him now? Is he all,
It's hard to say, innit? Because like some people, they smile in your face and then they stab you in the back, you know, and they fucking don't like you, like the two-face. You know how people are online.
Yeah.
You know how many people have come up to me today and like shook my hand and asked for a picture. They might have been slagging me off on the internet, so it's hard to say, innit?
Yeah.
know,
Well, you
people
know,
got-
I'm not
people
one.
got different sides
I'm
of
not
it.
one of them. As you know, I
Kugan's
always post your stuff on my thing, and you helped me out when with the interview with Ohara Davies. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of views from that.
Yeah.
So you helped us coming up. You know what I mean?
What did he say? He's a fan of my videos, but I'm a bum, yeah?
Yeah,
That's what
something
he
like
said.
that, yeah.
That's alright, that's alright. The thing is, like, he's got a nice little blue tick on it. He got promoted by Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren and all that, but so did Dave Allen. Dave Allen hasn't won an area title. So, you know, just having a blue tick and being on Sky Sports doesn't mean that you're, talented. I'm not saying Dave Allen's not good, but do you know what I mean? You know, having a blue tick and being on Sky doesn't make you anything. So, Ohara Davies is calling me a bum, innit, but, you know, what is it? He's a quitter, innit? He's a quitter, man. He said, "Oh, I quit because I couldn't breathe out my nose." Well, breathe out your mouth then. Fucking hell. You know, Kell Brook taking a knee against Errol Spence. You don't want to go blind, do you? You go blind, you're fucked, but having a blocked nose isn't good enough, is it? And they don't like it.
I'm not the one laughing. Is this guy?
This
recording
guy's a
it?
legend. He's taking over boxing, mate.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
do you
taking
enjoy his
over.
work?
He's taking over boxing. All his quotes. He's a legend round here. He could be mayor of London, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, he's taking over.
Well, he's from Sheffield, so I don't know how that's
Well,
gonna work.
if he moved down here,
So yeah, there was another bit. Someone asked Anthony Fowler on Instagram what he thought about you, and he said he thought you're a little bit sad and he felt sorry for you. You didn't take kindly to that, did you?
But that's what I'm saying. He's another one who came down to the gym and started smiling and shaking my hand, and then he's saying, "Oh, it's a different side on the internet." Innit? So I mean, it's easy to talk online, but
Did you watch his
Personally-
fight against Scott Fitzgerald? Tony.
he got beat up, didn't he?
Yeah. How did you feel about that? Did you?
Yeah, I
or
was quite glad. That's what I'm saying. You know, these hyped up fighters. You know, these matchroom hyped up fighters. They're not, saying he's the next Froch. Why is he? Froch is a 4-time world champion. You know, what's Fowler? He's won a medal in the amateurs. You can't be comparing him to a 4-time world champion, can you? Do you know what I mean? It's like when people used to say, you know, Nassim Ahmed. You know, anytime there'd be like a little Arab you know, coming through in the Ingle gym, they'd say he's the next Nas. There'll never be another Nas. Do you know what I mean? He had the whole package. You know, dancing, doing flips, knocking people out. You know, coming to the ring on a flying carpet. There's never going to be another Nas. So it's a bit stupid, isn't it?
What did you think of Barry's performance against Josh Warrington?
I think Barry, he won it, didn't he? What do you think?
I think he gave them a reason not to give it to him. But the excessive holding, you know, you don't grab, he tried to just steal it from a guy who's big in leads and everything. And as soon as the fight was over, I just said they're not going to give it to him. He could have had points taken away from him, and he would have lost if the referee did what people thought he might have done, taking points away from him. Then he would have lost in that case. Yeah, that's my opinion anyway. You know what I mean?
I think Barry won, but you might say, well, you're bound to say that because you're from the same gym, but that's not true because there are certain people in that gym who I can't stand. So it's nothing to do with the fact that we're from the same gym. I don't really go to that gym anymore. You know, I just do my own little training. You know what I mean? Hit the bags, elbow, kick, get some kicks going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know in the streets. In the streets, if I bump into Froch in Nottingham, I'm not just going to jab him, am I? You're going to throw it all in. Elbows, knees.
Oh, fair enough.
But like, you know, going back to Barry,
Yeah.
You know me, I've lost fights, obviously. I've been robbed in my fights. But you know, some of my robberies, they were in little leisure centres, you know, where there were no cameras, getting paid 800 quid. So Barry might have got robbed, but he probably got about $500,000. And it was on camera, so he can show his grandkids that he deserved to win. And he should have been world champion. But, you know, a lot of us haven't really got that, you know, because we boxed in little shit venues. So I don't really feel too sorry for Barry, but I think he should have won.
Yeah. So what do you think of what are you doing in London anyway?
I love it here, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, I love it.
Have you
here.
got any girls linking right now? Have you sorted out some links for later on?
I ain't really sorted out any links, you know.
No?
Nah.
No society rejects?
I got enough of them in Sheffield, you know.
Yeah.
I feel a bit bad, you know, because like they're not really marryable. So it's like I'm leading them on, you know, to get a washing machine out. But it's not like that. That's what I'm saying. It's a long
You
story.
really get washing machine?
I got a washing machine and a Dyson
Really? Is that all?
and a DVD player.
You're selling yourself short,
in
innit? Selling yourself short. You need to.
Why
you
give
need
them
to-
things?
Yeah.
Making cups of teas,
Yeah.
fuck them,
Yeah.
get my orgasm.
Yeah.
You might want to cut that bit out.
What about Echo Falls? No.
Yeah, get some glasses out. Echo Falls.
Are they sponsoring you now or?
I'm too raw, aren't I? My videos are too raw, man. You know, for me to get sponsored by Echo Falls, I'll have to keep saying stay humble. You know, like Anthony Joshua. Stay hungry and all that fake bullshit. I ain't got time for it.
Oh, well,
I
fair
haven't
enough.
had the media training.
Have they got in contact with you to say, okay, if you clean things up, we might,
I'm in too deep, man.
yeah?
In too deep. Even if I kept saying stay humble from now,
Yeah.
you've still got all that footage.
Yeah.
You know, of me talking about rape and murder and incest and all this. So I'm in too deep. I'm just
Oh,
doing my own thing.
talking about that incest stuff, what you say about James Degale? Well, that is a beatable offence, though, what you say.
Well, what did I say?
Well, you know what you said about.
Yeah, but they don't know what I said.
Well, they do. I've got most of my followers from your bit, so they know.
I know, yeah. What did I say? Like, James Degale's sister's attractive and he should fuck her.
Yeah, like, that is a beatable offence, no?
That's a compliment.
Have you got a sister?
Yeah, but she's ugly.
Oh,
She's not as
God.
nice as James Degale's sister.
Oh, God, you're kidding
It's all
me.
about levels, isn't it?
All about levels.
James Degale's sister's nice, man. She's on that level, so. But he's getting it anyway. He's got money on it. He's done well in boxing, so.
Yeah.
You don't need to stoop to those depths of fucking your own sister. He's doing his own. He's already getting it, man.
Yeah.
Incest.
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
I do. I believe there's a super being.
Adam and Eve, yeah? So they had kids. So what did those kids do? Did they have sex with Eve, their mum, to reproduce? You know, if God made Adam and Eve and they had kids, who did the kids have sex with to keep multiplying? Did they have sex with each other? How did that come about? You're the religious man.
I said there's a super beard. But yeah, you know what? You put me in a spot where I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one.
Yeah, man, check it out, man. It's like God made them two and then they multiplied. How did they? They had kids. What did the kids have sex with their mom and dad or each other to keep reproducing? Interesting, isn't it?
It is. So, sorry, I had to bring that up. Back up. A little bit of a functional thing, but yeah, baby thing. Dean White. I actually spoke to him as well. I was like, whoa, what did you say to him? What do you think of him calling you baby thing? And he was like, yeah, I like the way he's just doing his own thing. You know, he's actually a nice person
Yeah,
in person.
He's a cool dude, isn't he? But even on camera, he's alright.
Yeah, he is.
You know, one of them. So, you know, these guys aren't from that politically correct, media trained, stay humble, censored fucking school, are they? They're not, are they?
No, they're
so
not.
when I talk, these guys relate to the kind of working class talk that I'm talking.
Yeah.
You know, they know what you know what I mean.
So what are you doing? What are you doing for the rest of the day?
Might go down to Soho, have a walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on Saturday. You're gonna go to the fight.
Someone's just giving me 2 tickets, you know.
Who gave you that?
Some matchroom guy. Called
Really?
Paul. Thanks for that, Paul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he sorted me out with a couple of tickets. I'm gonna go down.
Who are you taking
I might
with
have a
you?
word with Froch.
Who are you taking with you?
You know, I might. I don't know.
Jump on Tinder, innit?
You know, last time I came to London, you know, I went on Tinder and started swiping away.
Yeah,
You know, for women within like 1 mile of where I'm staying.
yeah. It's quite difficult to do
With
that.
a
though.
load of fucking fat women, man. Fat, ugly women. I just thought, no, it's not worth it.
Well, you just limited it to just 1 mile.
1 mile, yeah.
Why didn't you just do 9 miles and just travel or
I
get
don't
them
want to travel.
to,
I don't want to travel for like.
or try and get them to,
Come
travel
to
to
me.
you? Yeah.
I'm
9
not
miles
really
is
that
not too far.
That's the problem with like women. Like, I'm not really that sociable. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Sometimes it's just like I just want to fuck them and then chuck them. I don't want to talk to them. Do you know what I mean? Small talk. I'm not really
Yeah.
into small talk.
Yeah.
How are you?
But you,
You know, what do you do for a living? You know, that kind of stuff. It's not really for me. You know?
all right. So you're gonna go back to Sheffield before you come back on Saturday, or
I'm
you
gonna stay
stay?
here till Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Saturday. I might try and fucking move down here. You know? There's more happening here. I only moved to Sheffield to box. You know, with Brendan Ingle.
Oh, where were you originally
You
from?
know about Brendan Ingle? innit?
Yeah, of course I do.
Legend in the game.
Yeah, of
You know
course.
what I mean? Like real legend. You know, there's loads of Padme, not enough teachers. So he was like a good boxing trainer, psychologist, you know, father figure, role model, all of those in one. So yeah, I was a big fan of Brendan and Nassim Ahmed and Johnny Nelson. You know, Johnny's over there somewhere, but I'm a big fan of them. So that's the only reason why I moved to Sheffield.
Where
Obviously,
did
my
you come
career
from?
didn't really work out, so I just
Where did you come from
jumped
before
on the
you got
media
to
side.
Sheffield?
Nothing.
Nottingham. Okay. That's
No.
why you could. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Well, originally from Nigeria. I was born here, lived back there. I went back when I was 2, came back when I was 15.
You got a few fighters in Nigeria now, innit?
Yeah.
You know, the UFC.
Yeah.
Israel
yeah,
Adesanya.
yeah.
The guy who beat fucking Anderson Silva.
We're quite strong. Quite strong.
Middleweight. You got a middleweight Nigerian.
Nigerians, we've got a bit of strength in our blood.
You got
Yeah.
Joshua.
Anthony Joshua.
Still got Joshua.
Yeah.
He's still up there, isn't he? A little bit.
Yeah, he is. Well,
Can't write him off.
you definitely can't. He's the space between, in terms of pay-per-view star, who's the guy underneath him? There's a massive gap.
Do you know what
Which
though?
is-
You know when he got beat, I was quite glad, you know. At first I was a bit sad, but then I was glad because, you know, the way he was acting, like, you know, if Wilder wants to fight me, he's got to accept 20%. I'm getting 80%. You know, I'm the cash cow, I'm the man. And then he's saying stay humble. That's not humble, is it?
It wasn't him so much who's saying, it was the rest of his team, Eddie Hearn and the rest of them.
He's his own boss though, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
He's Eddie Hearn's boss in a way.
Well, that's so Eddie Hearn says, but we never know.
Yeah, you never know, but
Yeah.
you know the rematch, what do you think?
Oh,
How's he
well,
going to improve that much in 6 months? So you're not going to learn how to box like Tyson Fury, are you? What
Well,
can he improve on? He
if
can't
he-
build more muscle. And, you know
Well,
what I mean?
if there was something that went wrong, and he knew that something went wrong, because he had anxiety in there. He didn't want to be there that day. He wanted the job done as quick as possible, so he could go back home and count his millions or whatever. He didn't want to be there. And don't forget, during the whole week, Wilder and Fury were making announcements of them, you know, doing another fight. So his head was probably all over the gaff. So if he felt that he didn't feel right, then he knows he could feel better next time. Then
Psychological, you mean,
yeah,
basically.
yeah. It depends how you feel.
They say boxing is 90% mental.
And it depends. It depends where the fight is as well. If he fights back here, he's got a massive advantage. I mean,
why is it? Because the fight's got stopped on.
no, it's not just that. It's just everything that relates to it. How a referee reacts. I mean, him against Joseph Parker, the referee didn't really let them fight on the inside, did they? When Joseph Parker fought Dillian White, you know, they were setting things that happened that might not have happened in America. You know what I mean? So it all depends on where he is.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel sorry for any of these guys because, like I said to you, I boxed in little shit venues, you know, in fucking Peterborough, you know, and there was no TV to see me get robbed. You know, I got paid like 600 quid. You know, so I don't really feel sorry for any of these guys.
Yeah, got no time for that.
No, I ain't got time for that.
They've all got millions at the end of the day.
What do you think though? Would you like to be like a Joshua type, you know, where you can't go anywhere without being harassed? Because it like balances out, don't it? Because he's never going to starve, is he?
Yeah.
He's never going to be sat in a house freezing because he can't afford to put the gas on. So it's good and bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you like to be him? You can't fuck certain women because they'll probably like try and set you up.
Yeah, those are the downside. You just hope if you're in this situation, you found love, someone you really, really love, and there's no point looking at other women. That would make him happy. Or then again, I don't think he wants to be in that position. I think he's just enjoying being free and just still ambitious of taking his career to wherever he wants it to be. But yeah. Well, Tan, thanks for your time. Anything else to say? Okay, alright then.
Thanks a lot.
All the best. Keep on going.
Nice.
You know what? You put up the next video up, and I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it.
Well, you know what? I like to save the time. You know when you have to. You see, like when you're having a nice meal, sometimes you have to sit down, comfortable, enjoy it, and you know I'm going to try and enjoy that later on.
Yeah,
apparently, it's not as brutal as what it was, or what it could be, but it's still enjoyable. That's what someone told me anyway.
I don't try and make them more brutal.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be controversial.
Yeah. Just being you and say what you say. Okay. Well, see you later on,
All right, thanks
and all the best. Take care.